Hi, hola, my name is Ase and today we are going to be cooking a quiche. This is butternut squash, brie and spinach quiche as part of the City Catering Cooking at Home series. First step, we're gonna turn our oven on. My one is a gas fan oven, so it will be number 4 for us. If you have any other kind of oven, like electric one, it should be 170 degrees. So first, we will take our butternut squash and we're gonna remove the top and the bottom. And then, with our peeler, we will go around little by little. It's no rush. Removing all the butternut squash skin. We will cut our butternut squash almost in half because half of the veg, it has some seeds that we will work on later. I will go with this part that's easier. So we are going to go down in slices first. Don't rush. And after that, we will make small squares. So you first do little strips, always minding your fingers. Your fingers has always to be behind your knife. And then again, we do a small square. And we will do that with the whole butternut squash. Now that we have all our butternut squash in a small square, you will be adding a little bit of oil to help on the roasting. So I'm using a brush, but you don't have to. You can do with a small paper or basically just pouring a little of the oil at the top of it. It doesn't matter as long as all of them get brushed or covered with a little bit of oil. In the meantime that our butternut squash is getting roasted, we're gonna work in our dough. So you have in here your flour, and we're gonna use our butter that has been a little while out of the fridge, so it's soft but not melt. And we're gonna start to work on it with our hands. So breaking the butter with your fingers until you start to create like little crumbles. Now that we have all the crumbles in here, we're gonna start to add our water. Remember, it's just 3 tablespoons. And we'll carry on working till we make a nice dough. It's just again mixing with your hands until you get a nice shape and texture. We have been working in the dough for a while now, and you know when this is ready, when on your mix you cannot see any white flour or any pieces of your butter. After we have done this, we're gonna cover with cling film and put it in the fridge for around 15 minutes. You take a bunch of it, roll it, and just slice them. And we will save it for later when we are doing our quiche and doing all the ingredients together. You have several choices. You can either use your knife and chop it again, or you can break it up with your fingers. Today we're gonna do it with our fingers. It's nothing difficult, just do small pieces and keep them for later when we are building up our nice quiche. Now we're gonna do our quiche filling. So we only have to break our eggs in a bowl and whisk them all together. And when all of them are really well mixed, we will add our milk. It's simple. Be sure that none of the pieces of your eggshell is inside of the bowl. And after that, when they are properly mixed, we're gonna add our milk. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And this is our mix ready to put at the top of our quiche. So the first step is, remember our spare butter? We're gonna cover all of the sides of our tin or our dish perfectly with it. Take your time. It's just us using your fingers, going around, and be sure that everything is covered. So we take our dough, we place in the middle, and we just start to squeeze it down. It doesn't matter if it gets broken, you always can start again. It doesn't make no difference. And we just start to roll it out for us. Now that we have rolled our pastry to put at the top of your tin, you only have to roll it over your rolling pin and then unroll again and place it back at the top of your tin. It's simple. And now the only thing that you need to do is really gentle start to allow the mix to go down. It doesn't matter if that gets broken, don't get stressed about it. We can fix it or we can roll it again. It's no big issue, just be sure that all your tin gets covered. With a fork, we're gonna just pierce a little at the top of our mix, our dough, sorry. And as you can see, I don't go deep down, just a little. And we're gonna bake it for at least 5-10 minutes. After 5 minutes, that's how I look our quiche. You can see it's not fully cooked, but that will help to don't have any soggy bottoms. And now the rest is just assemble and see how that's gonna end. So first, we're gonna cover the bottom with our butternut squash. Be sure that goes all around our dish. Nice, and cover. After this, we're gonna place our spinach. All around. Very nice. And then our cheese. Be sure that you divide equally all around so everyone gets a nice piece of all the ingredients. And when all this is done, we just put our mix at the top. Little by little, all around the gaps. After this, we just get into the oven and let it cook for at least 30 minutes or until it comes out really brown and nice. Remember, don't fill up your quiche till the very top because our mixture inside is going to rise a little. So if we do too much, it will go all over. Now our quiche is ready. I'm going to show you how nice and golden it is. And to be sure that it's properly cooked, we're going to use a small knife and see if that comes clean. And it does. Now we will leave this in here to set for a few minutes before we remove it and get ready to eat. Today we're gonna be serving with a little bit of salad, but like I said before, it's a personal choice. You can serve that with some veg or also as a snack, cold, warm, it's up to you. Same choice. We can put different fillings inside, and if you want to make it a little bit more Christmassy, maybe you can drop a few spoons of cranberry sauce at the bottom before we start to do the final cooking. Like I said, guys, it's a really nice dish and you can eat it in any way that you like. So I'm cutting my portion because I want to show you how nice it has come out.